as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Blue Devils will kick it off to get us underway. From inside his own 15,
person in the building.
His blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the gun, the ground game. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the run, it's sticky. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to throw, it's Morton. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
And the Blue Devils are threatening on 1st and goal. Wants to adjust the pattern. Going for 6. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
Touchdown.
Lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Duke. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Drills him with the stiff arm. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down.
Weird.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He's got it. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The give is to Williams. Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Right up. Up there,
And he
man.
gets through the extra point. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. To the ground with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down for the 16. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
It is hard to get sacks on screens. I mean, the offensive linemen stay with you for a little bit. Defensive linemen squirt through. A lot of times they read the screen and backpedal. Not on this one. They got through, got to the quarterback, got him on the ground. Not good execution by the offense, but it still counts as a sack.
Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Fires left.
Ooh, push that off.
There he goes. Touchdown, Red Raider. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give to the back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Blue Devils come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Handoff from the gun. Turning it on. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Might be changing the route. After run, now throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Kane. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the big fella to the corner. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
They want to run it left here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Blue Devils in the hurry up. Grabbed in the backfield, it's King. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. And they'll send out the kicker to try to call the fake. He's going to throw it.
The fuck?
And that pass, not surprisingly, is incomplete. It's nice to be a riverboat gambler and all, but man, oh man, when it goes against you, it can be ugly. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Corners are going to bail. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Morton. Rushes on him. Throws into the middle of the field. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Bring in the heat. And they can't connect, a costly turnover on downs.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, they were trying to go RPO. The quarterback decided not to hand it off, and the pass rush just swallowed it up. They got to him so quickly, knocked the ball out, and jumped on it.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And the Red Raiders moving quickly to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying play action. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Try to get it to the edge. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
The offense hasn't been able to get it done on 4th down. 0 for 2 so far. They'll try to turn that around here. Trying to beat the DT. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The offense changing the play. Power football with the run. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
And the ground game comes through for this offense just in the nick of time. Clock ticking down in the first half. They punch it in and a chance to tie this football game.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Morton. Unleashes one. On target to the left. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. These corners backing off a bit. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Eakin. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Holds and fires complete to the right. There he goes. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. The Blue Devils racing to the line in the hurry up. Unloads quickly. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Might as well give it to him again. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Duke. And they take it in for 6 more points.
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Just enough time for one final play of the half. To throw, it's Morton. Here's a heat. He wants to take the top off. He's got it on the left. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. Trying to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Coming out with it, it's Jones. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
Caught in the backfield, it's King. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it. They're short of the first down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run, and this guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Line getting set on second down. Caught behind the line. It's King. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. They believe they can run right here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Makes a move. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. They'll ride the hot hand. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Morton. Got it behind the line. It's Dickey. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Blue Devils. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Williams. At the 35, he's open. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, mix.
Just too much.
Get a pen and write down Antoine's number and his mom number.
And the Red Raiders
They get a pen and write down Antoine's number and his mom number. See?
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a 1st down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw. It falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
Say what?
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Goes to the option. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the 1st option, playing the 2nd option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Breaks into the open. And they get him down. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help tack on this 3rd down. Intercepted, just what the defensive doctor ordered. He's brought down, a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
A really nice job by the linebacker there, understanding his responsibilities in that coverage. That's a cover 2 look, so there's 2 safeties playing deep. But the linebacker knows there's nobody underneath him, keeping him close to the line of scrimmage, so he can kind of float back a little bit, watch the QB's eyes, jump the throw, and make the pick.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the gun, the running back has it. Twist that arm out. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They go right back to it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Red Raiders want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Spits it out to the back. Intercepted. Got some room to run. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Duke. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Hudson. And an explosive play, has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Red Raiders. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter. And I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
And there's still life in this team. Obviously, they're down here in the 4th quarter, but they're able to execute the onside kick. They retain possession, and now let's see what happens.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Wants to throw. It's Morton. Fakes to grab. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Red Raiders want to move quickly. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
The sweet feet buy a little time. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pulls it in. It's Nicky. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Red Raiders are on the move. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The DBs will back off a bit. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Right.
And the Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. He wants to change this route. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed.
Let's go. Talk about having 1 foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick. Now it's the offense's turn to go out and make something happen.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And the Red Raiders come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Morton. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Lets it fly. And that is interception number 3 on the day. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all-timers.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go in, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the rest of college football on alert with this win. This is one these fans will be talking about for years and years to come.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
It's a good matchup.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a team from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Mustangs will kick it away to start us off. From inside the 15, here's the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Buys a little time. Coming out aggressively. Makes the grab on the left side. Turning it on. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. On the move to his left. He'll pull it down. Fighting off the defender. Knocked off his feet. And the Wildcats want to pick up the tempo. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They get to the line quickly. Johnson looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Edwards. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down coming up. The play action fake. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. He'll try to do it himself. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They are trying to set the tone on the opening drive of the game. They could punt, pin them back deep. Instead, they'll go for it on fourth. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. And this defense wanted to get off the field on the opening drive, keep the offense from establishing momentum. They did better than that. They took the ball away.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right, on defense. Early in this game on the opening drive, you're trying to kind of draw a line in the sand saying, look, this is who we are. This is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away. And a play like that, it just galvanizes and energizes the rest of the team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Going to try to get it. That's a fumble on the play. And the fumble goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession, actually picked up yardage on the play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Jennings. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air. Moving away from pressure. Finding an escape route. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. He might want another play. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. And the defense will corral the quarterback and down he goes at midfield. Coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for space. It's hard. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
On 4th down, going to the air. Scrambling away. He's going to take off. Got all he needed for the 1st down, and then he gets down on the slide. The Mustangs are flying down the field. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Got a man, it's Harden. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Steps away to find some room. Got a little space. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Mustangs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll leave it with him. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
And the Mustangs will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
This is a big moment for this offense. You keep the ball this long, you have to finish the deal. Third and goal. Tight end trying to get in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. The Wildcats come to the line in the hurry up. Forced out of the pocket. He's going to run it. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. Throws to the tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game. Running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
He throws one to the left. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. They'll immediately call timeout.
Punt that thing, boy.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more.
But it stinks.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Dumps it to the back.
No.
This time he's got him. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. So they gamble on 4th down in the first half, and man, does it pay off.
4th and long. I mean, it wasn't just 4th and short. Nowadays, man, so much aggression in college football. And how about right there, 4th down and long? No problem. I got this in the first half.
Offense in the hurry up.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right?
There he goes. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
What great explosiveness by this running back to break through and almost get to the house, Jesse, but just comes up short.
Well, I'll tell you, he had a lot of help downfield as well. Receivers getting blocks and making life easier on the back there. And all of a sudden now this offense knocking on the door deep down in their opponent's territory.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Johnson looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. They just keep firing. Trying to barrel in. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. The extra point here would tie the game. And right down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Brinson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Starting to feel a little pressure. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. Powers through the defender. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The Mustangs are in the hurry-up. They'll give it to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Grab near the marker. It's Hudson. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. And the Mustangs offense kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead.
Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. And they'll knock him down. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds.
But the king then.
This defense will try to keep everything in front. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to scramble. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. The pocket broke down and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to...
He'll take the deep shot. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
The pass falls in.
You got that corner right open, missed it.
So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
Quarterback extends the play. Throwing on the run. Underneath toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. Quarterback making adjustments. A strike downfield. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here we go. Fires to the tight end. And he's wrestled to the ground. The Mustangs in the hurry up.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're facing a third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And the ball comes to rest right there. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up
Safety.
and play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
And whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
After the big first down sack, it's second down. This is a designed run. Oh, he's got some space. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
We didn't have to work very hard on that one. There was nobody in sight as he rips off a massive run.
Sort of a mark of excellence for any back is yards after contact. Well, yards before contact can be sort of a badge of honor for that O-line.
Yeah, let's give them some credit. They got tremendous push getting hats on hats. They made that easy.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Johnson wants to throw it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Kansas State. They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
They did, and don't call him a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you could tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I better make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. I guess it could have been worse on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 15. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Using his feet to buy time. Oh, better look out! He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down in the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Man, they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Grabbed behind the line. It's Maryland. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. got the quick pass. He gets it up the midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. And the Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on second down. Finds a tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight ends, on the same page, gets the first down.
Well, as soon as he got outside the pocket, the defense smelled blood in the water. Everybody started pursuing, and how about the big hit on the QB outside the pocket? At that point, he's a runner. He's not getting protected anymore. Nice job. He felt that one.
Second down, he'll throw it. Floating away. Bought a little time, lets it go. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
This quarterback, man, is scary fast. I think sometimes he's too fast. I think on a play like that, sometimes when you're on the run, you just want to sort of settle yourself a little bit, get your feet under you so you can make a more accurate throw.
The Mustangs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Pulls and fired complete. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. And the Mustangs will have it 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quickly complete. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. Defense more than happy to take that free yardage. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He wants to throw it again. He's got it on the run. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. He turns it loose to the left. Pulls it in down the sideline. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Kansas stay quick to the line.
What a throw on first down, the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
Now on first down from the 28. Johnson looking to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
Well, you're trailing here in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're going to hurry up. Really nice job of awareness by the quarterback that time. Nothing open. You got to scramble. You got to go get the first down, yes, but also getting out of bounds to try and preserve as many seconds as you can on the clock.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught in the backfield. It's Swanson. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
What a snag. How about that catch, man? When he threw the football, you're like, no, don't throw it. But the big fella says, it's my ball. I don't care if anybody's near me. He'll make the catch. That tight end just earned some money.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Got it! Touchdown, Wildcats! They move on top here in the fourth.
Well, I love the play call late in the fourth quarter now. You're just trying to get athletes in space. They throw it to him just short of the end zone, and he does the rest. And because of it, his team now has the lead.
Johnson wants to throw it. Now adjusting. And the sticky fingers makes that 2-point conversion decision a good one. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on.
Breaks into the open. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find your rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
Man, what a run by the quarterback. I got to tell you, if I was his coach, I would tell him, hey, man, at any point in this game, if you just feel like taking off and running, go for it. Just go right ahead, because he can do things like that. That's an RPO. He's supposed to throw the football, but nobody's open. He sees a lane, he sees green grass, and off he goes. And it's not just a 5-10-yard gainer. This guy's generating explosive home run.
Touchdown, SMU! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Johnson looking to throw. Unloads to the right.
Let's go!
This is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. The pressure was rising. Drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise. You can feel the energy, but you've got to keep your poise. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
The Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game.
If I'm a QB coach, I'm grabbing my quarterback right away and be like, listen, we're going to get another opportunity. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie game. Our defense is going to get a stop for us. You got to get your confidence back. You got to get back in this ball game. We're going to need you again down the road. You are not done.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. Here he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Kansas State. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Buying some time as he moves left. Stands in and takes the hit. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. Wants to throw on first down. Dances away. Complete to the right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustang.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And it's good, and we're tied in the 4th quarter. That drive, a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. Now he'll let one fly down the left side.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. They're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
He'll take it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Now improvising. On the run, deep down the right side. Makes the grab deep.
OT.
And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. All right, guys, so here
OT
we go
for the OG.
just to refresh everyone's memory.
That was a hell of a last drive, wasn't it?
Possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first.
That
Just to
ball.
set the tone,
Oh,
to understand
shit.
what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows
Yeah,
they can
right.
do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. We'll get it started here in overtime. Skips away from pressure. Touchdown, SMU! They jump on top here in OT.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this. This could be a scary unit.
And the extra point is good.
Fucking ball.
Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left.
Oh, he wasn't in there.
Cats. They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie. They need this extra point to send it to double overtime.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the 2nd OT. He'll start this drive firing.
Take that off.
Almost intercepted, and you just can't put the ball in jeopardy on 1st down in overtime.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
If you're going to attack and have success against man coverage, then you've got to have great timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver. Really nice rapport. You can tell these two have been spending a lot of time this offseason throwing to one another.
Kansas State pushing the pace. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas State. Got it in to take the lead here in the 2nd OT. Boy, it didn't look pretty at first, but it wound up being most effective.
And that's the problem with these guys, these quarterbacks. It's not the first play you have to play. You have to play the 2nd play, the 3rd play, because they just keep extending it and making plays. And then next thing you know, you look up, and the dude's hitting his head on the goalpost.
Johnson wants to throw it. Might be looking to run. They got it.
You didn't catch that, man.
And the lead is 8 in double overtime.
And makes the score. Kansas State 45, SMU 37.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Wants to adjust the pattern. Quickly to the tight end.
Turn that corner, boy.
Not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's
Got two in the building. Ooh, flag.
Intercepted, a turnover in overtime. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Ooh, slowly.
Smashes through the tackle. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
You're not back, first and 10.
See that a lot. Pass interference negating a pick six. What a costly penalty. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown Mustangs. They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT. They need this two-point conversion to send us to triple overtime.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Yes!
There, and we are tied again. Is this fun or what? We're headed to triple OT. So here we go, dueling two-point conversions from this point forward.
No!
This back, this game's over. They are stopped on the two-point try, and now it'll be up to the defense. They broke serve, now a chance to win it with a two-point conversion. Johnson looking to throw.
Let's go!
Can't get it in. Neither team can get the two, and we'll play another overtime.
It was.
Let's do it again, guys, shall we? And we'll see just how far down the play sheet they have
Play
to
inside.
go for this two-point try. Release to the back. Tremendous execution to get the two, and now they turn up the heat.
And makes the score. Kansas State 47, SMU 45.
Now they'll have to respond with a two of their own. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive. He's got him. Clutch play and execution ties the game again, and we'll play another overtime. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Firing to the right, complete. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2.
This is the game, boy.
This will be the ball game. Make it, play on, miss it, and lose. Johnson wants to throw it. Dances away to buy time. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point
Jesus
conversion is
Christ.
good, and we've got a tie game. Here comes the 2-point try. He's looking to pass.
Oh,
He
easy.
got it done with the 2, and now they hold the edge deep in overtime.
And makes the score. Kansas State 51, SMU 49.
Now they'll have to respond with 2 of their own. Now the play fake. Buys a little extra time. He makes the grab for the 2 and ties the game.
And here we go again. Goodness gracious, another time. Back and forth, answering the call over and over again.
David, I hope you don't have
Crazy
a flight
game
back
I've
to
been
catch
in.
after this game, because we are going to be here a while. This is back and forth in overtime. Everybody's converting 2-point plays. I don't even want this game to stop.
The snap sets up to throw. Tremendous execution to get the 2, and now they turn up the heat.
It's all about mental toughness. That's impressive there to get the 2-point play, and now you're putting it on your defense. Can they rise up to the occasion, David? Make a play and end this.
Man, and that's what you're doing. You're trying to get
There we go.
energy from them. You're
Play
walking
some
over there
ball.
too. Guys, we just need one stop. One stop and we walk out of here a winner. I know you're exhausted. Just give me one more play.
So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive. Johnson looking to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. He gets
Oh,
into the
God.
end zone, and the 2-point conversion ties
Come on,
the
y'all.
game.
Just stop.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Looking to throw. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2.
And makes the score. Kansas State 55, SMU 53.
This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose. He's got it for the 2, and we're all tied up.
The football game that would never end. This has been unbelievable. Both of these
We got
teams,
110 points.
They still have so much in the tank, David. Both teams trading 2-point conversions right now.
And just over and over, I gotta have it moments. They're coming up huge, play after play after play. Who's gonna blink, man? Both teams making big plays, both teams continuing this game on to another overtime.
Oh, they're after him. They can't get it done on the 2, and now they'll rely on the defense. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. Now this 2-point conversion attempt for the win. Johnson wants to throw it. Pressure coming. They can't convert. That's
No!
It's condensed area. Nobody got the 2, and we play on. And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Snaps it in the shotgun. Buys a little time with his feet. They got it done with the 2, and now they hold the edge deep in overtime.
And makes the score. Kansas State 57, SMU 55.
Now they'll have to respond with a 2 of their own. From the gun. They can't convert.
Good game.
A great stop by the defense and a game-winning one here in overtime. It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime, just an absolute kick in the gut.
It's a kick in the gut, and you remember those exact plays, Reese. The things I could have done a little bit better, or the ball could have bounced my way. Just a few of those little plays make the difference in winning or losing the ball.
And I think as players too, David, you know, when you watch the film, you didn't do enough, but you definitely had some positives out there on the field. Guys stepped up, guys delivered, and put you in a position to win. In the end, moving forward, when the game's on the line, you got to be able to close games out.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hello, I'm Desmond Howard, and welcome to College Football.